Namaste, my warriors, and welcome to Universal Goddess Tarot. Like, share, subscribe. To my new subscribers, I welcome you. To my old subscribers, thank you for hanging on, my warriors. Part two, they cut me off. So we're going to go right back. Moving on, right? You got moving on here. And with moving on, you got love child. They wanted to move on with a love child, with a new relationship. This is someone they worked with. Okay? Let me make sure that everything's going on over here. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Hold on. All right, we're back. I'm going to try to get as much information out as possible because they could keep trying to cut me off because they know I know the plan. They know that I know the plan is to have me arrested so that they can put this lawyer that's been cheating and lying for them to come back and put her or him as your lawyer. All right? To sweet talk you out of your money, out of your assets. So watch your paperwork if they do this because yeah, they want to try everything. Try everything. And you're going through it for the rest of the world. The reason I'm going through this, guys, is to make sure I show you exactly when I tell you step by step what they're doing, when I tell you the poisons that they're using, the arsenic, the thallium, heavy metal poisoning, the fentanyl, the uh what's the other one? They're using all kind of poisons on you, okay? Once you get to the hospital and you're able to you're going to get tested. Believe me, the state's going to test you and they're going to find every single poison that they had in your body. All right? So they're upset that I'm letting the world on YouTube know how these people get away with murder and how they get fat. They're becoming millionaires off of your life and the lives of your family, your friends, your lovers, your parents, your children, your grandparents, your grandchildren. They they're the ones taking out your family. Okay? So just to let you know, just a little bit, just to let you know. So you got moving on, right, with a lover and a love child, right? This is someone they work with, workplace affair. But they've done this with many people that they work with, okay? They use their store or wherever they work at as a candy store, right? This is someone you're getting a divorce from, right? Like me, I have order protection, right? They want to come in and sweet talk you. They know that's not working, right? So you're running. You're running from them. They know that. So they decided since you were going to run, they were going to put a love spell on you, right? And this is a love-hate relationship. So they love your money, but they hate you. Okay? Everything's being illuminated at this time. The truth is being discovered, is being illuminated, awakening. People are being awakened about what this group has been doing around you, right? They causing legal matters, right? Following you around, whether it be by your phone, your car, whatever it is, they're following you around. All right. So any electrical devices that you're carrying, they are. They're gonna set you up and act like they were fake busy. You see how he's building this little cup? They're building a case against you. They're building so they're collaborating with each other to try to get you caught up in any kind of situation possible. All right. So let's see what they plan on doing over here. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's see. I don't know. I was gonna use this deck. I'm being drawn to use this deck and this debt. So order in the court, is that order? We're going to use the order in the court. Let's see what's going on. Order in the court. Yeah, because we know they have all kind of court dates going on, right? It says they don't know who you are. Caution. They were cautioned about stopping, about leaving you alone. They were cautioned by high officials, by their own high officials, by their own family and friends to stop. Because what was happening is coven ties. What was happening is you were illuminating everything because they kept coming at you. So the more they come at you, the more secrets come out. And you have to bring this out because the Most High said that it is what it is. You have to bring out the truth on how they're getting away with murder through poisons, which all these hospitals don't test for these poisons. Excuse me, spiritual birth. So they drug you, they poison you. You go to the hospital like St. Joseph Hospital is taking in these patients and just covering up all these murders. St. Joseph Hospital in Yonkers, New York is part of this. All right. The whole psych unit, the whole hospital is part of this. So that's where most of the dead bodies are going to be going to. St. John's Hospital, letting you know. So if you're in Yonkers, New York, that's where the dead bodies, that's where they're taking them, to St. Joseph Hospital. All right. Where they're getting away with murder because they murder you. They have life insurance policies that you know nothing about overseas. And then when they off you, they go and collect. They don't have to know you. They don't have to like you. They don't care about you. Okay. They just collaborate with your family and friends and they take you out. So they attach some demonic entity, some MK Ultra on them. And they brainwash them into poisoning you, going to visit you. You haven't seen your friend in a long time? Or your friend's coming to visit you, all right, and they're going to pour something in your drink or put something in your plate of food because you invited them for dinner. And when you turn their back, they sprinkled that on your food or put it in your water or your drink, and you'll never know because it's tasteless, colorless, and odorless. Okay? And then they off you and they be like, oh my God, I can't believe I was just with her. I was just with her 2 days ago. I can't believe she passed. Yeah, they caused your death. They caused your mother's death, your father's death, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your niece, your nephew. Yeah, they caused their death. All right. And then they went and they all collaborated to collect. All right. All they need is that death certificate. I'm sorry, they won't even let me talk. That death certificate to go and collect on you. Okay? This is how these covens, these secret societies, the Illuminati, the Masons, the Owls, whatever. This is how they're getting all of their money, their riches, off of your life. COVID was the best thing for them. All right. You know how many lives they took with COVID where people thought they were dying of COVID? It wasn't COVID. They took advantage of that and they were poisoning everyone and anyone they could get their hands on. But what they didn't realize is that these insurance companies were not going to give them a payout if they died of COVID. So these deaths have to look like someone caught a heart attack. Some sort of a death through cancer, because it causes cancer like this, and they need money fast. This is how greedy and selfish they are. They want to live off of your life. They want to live. Get what I'm saying. They want to live off of your death. So you're not allowed to live and live a life and enjoy your life because they want a payment off of your deathbed. So you better realize this, all right? Because these people are coming. What is this? Emergency. First card out. Emergency. 911. Right? They cause altercation. Hospital. 911 call. Accident. Help. And then when you call these police, these paid off police, come in and take you to that hospital because they already know they're either going to finish you off there. You're never going to make it. You're never going to make it from that hospital. You hear me? What else, Spirit? These officers are involved. These doctors are involved. The hospitals involved, they know what they're doing. All right. Because I went in there in an ambulance, in Empress Ambulance, where management of Empress Ambulance had the ambulance take me to a psych unit when I told them that my heart was fibrillating and I wanted to go to the emergency room because I was having heart and chest pains. They decided to put me in a psych unit. Never checked my heart, never took my vitals, not one time, never took my blood. And if they do take your blood, they're trying to inject you to make you look like you had an STD. Okay? So they've been injecting you. I was put under high radiation for no reason, didn't fall and bump my head. But while they had me in there, they decided to put me under high radiation and then to ask me questions after, like, are you dizzy? Are you nauseous? Are you having headache? Are you having pains in your head? Are you having pains in your chest? How do you feel? And I said, I'm going to remember. I'm going to remember each and every one of you. I'm going to remember what you did. They ran out of that room. They know what they did. Okay? They didn't ask me now one more question afterwards. They ran out of that room. Okay? So they're all involved in trying to take you out. They put you on the higher radiation to take you out, to make you sick. And while you were there in a psych unit, they were poisoning you with toxins and all kind of poisons because you didn't have anything in your body. All right? What's coming in, Spirit? It's like Spirit. All right. All right, Spirit. What's going on? What's coming in? The Spirit is telling me, nope. Spirit is telling me to talk. They want me to talk to make sure I get this out. So you have high officials coming around where you live because they want to take you to prison. Because they're part of your ex-lover, your ex-husband, your ex-wife, your ex-friend. They're all in cahoots together to get your assets, okay? So they want to put you in prison. Look, because you're a divine masculine, divine feminine. Yeah. You could be into Hindu, or somebody in Hindu could be involved. Throwing salt on your name. Yeah. Okay? This is all they do. They're slandering you, trying to cause accidents. Yeah, to cause your death. This is how they do it. Everything's got to look like an accident. Everything that they did has to look like an accident. What else, Spirit? Show me. What else, Spirit? So be careful, my warriors, all right? You're not done fighting. You're not. Watch your back, watch everything, because as it got closer, they still trying to make you homeless, all right? Still trying to make you look crazy, all right? They're still doing all of that. They're going around, they're carrying little mics, little cameras to try to get you off your sorry, I feel like there's a little web on my nose. They're trying to get you out of character. Okay, so they're trying to film it and get you on video out of character. Don't give them any of your energy. Nothing. They're not getting away with nothing. Believe me when I tell you, they're under heavy surveillance right now for all their past doings. They think that the CIA and the FBI and Internal Affairs and Homeland Security and the DEA, they're all involved. I can't even imagine if they're all involved that they would leave us in such danger, knowing that we're being tortured the way that we are. And this would tell me that the state, the government, a Sagittarius could be involved, is involved. Okay? Because you know why they're all involved? Because at the end of the day, you're going to be able to sue every one of these facilities, even if they were doing an investigation and they left you. They left you going through all this trauma, knowing what you were going through. Because they have your phones tapped, they have your computers tapped, and they know that you're speaking the truth. And they left you. These high government officials left you going through this, being poisoned, put through accidents, put through all kind of traumatic experiences, being tortured. You're being tortured right now. Trying to create post-traumatic stress in you in every way imaginable, which means killing everything around you, everything that you love, everything that you hold dear to you. They want to make sure they create this because they need power of attorney of your assets So they need you to look deranged. They've been putting psychotics in your coffee, your tea, your sugar, your condiments. They're putting psychotics to try to pull you out of character. So something that's going to get you agitated, and then they leave the house because they know it's going to get you agitated. All right. So right now they got high officials following you around to get you arrested under false charges because they want to come in with a lawyer that's been working with them with your paperwork to get away with everything. And they know that that lawyer, that judge, they're all going down because they have fraudulent paperwork. Because I'm also hearing that someone else took over an investigation, a high official took over an investigation, and he's finding all of the indiscrepancies in the paperwork, all the fraud, identity, that all of finding everything. In fact, they found the real documents. So that's why they're going back and they're taking pictures of you and everyone who's planning, who's impersonating you. So they're saying, "Oh, this person, this is you, but you're not 5'3". You're 4'11". Why, like this? You're sure this is you?" And the person is sitting there boldly lying out their face. "Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me on a good day." All right. So they know that they're committing identity theft. They know that they committed fraud. They know that they slandered you. They know that they perjured themselves in court. They already know all of this. You think that you're not being watched? They created a scenario for you to be watched because they told these high officials that you were the one at fault, that you were the murderer, or you were the thief, stealing your own assets, giving it away to everyone. Does that make sense? In any form of fashion, does that make sense? And what I want to know from the officials is, how are all these court cases going on without you? How are they just taking the word of all these people just gathering? To me, it sounds like a whole mob of people gathering to get your assets. And you're telling me that the court didn't see anything with that? That you're not the one showing up, but somehow they got a hold of you because they're able to talk to you and videotape you and see that you've been in a psych unit, but nobody questioned that. Nobody's questioned you about your paper, about your signature, about what's been going on. You've gotten not one. Come on now. The reason the FBI, CIA, Internal Affairs, and Homeland Security is not approaching you is because the tables have turned. That investigation that they try to put on you, they saw that made no sense. They've been investigating these people and they found everything they needed through these people, through the investigation that they set off on you. So in other words, they helped you because they actually set off an investigation that the tables have literally turned. And they've been the ones investigated. Their phones tapped, their computers tapped, everything. They're being followed. All right. All their actions, they know about them hiding in the dark. They know about these little sex trips that they have, these sex parties that they had. It ain't only P. Diddy. All right. He ain't the only one around the world doing these parties. Yeah. This is worldwide, being around the world, and yeah, all over the place. What else, Spirit? What else? I'm just surprised all these cards not coming out the way. The apologies. Look, sorry, forgiveness, reconciliation, second chance. They want a second chance because they can't get away with this. And they're not. Spiritual surveillance. Every move, deed, energy, or thought sent or done towards you is being seen and recorded by your spirit team. There is nothing they can do that cannot be found out by you through spirit. And those are the inklings you get, your little spidey senses. That's all of that. Okay. Scorpio could be involved. Or Scorpio went the wrong way. Hold on. You got old money coming in here. What did I tell you? Look at this. Legal investigation. What did I say? It started off as an illegal investigation, right? They were trying to point, it wasn't me, it was you, right? They were trying to blame you for what they've done, blame you for a murder they committed. And now the investigation, they went the wrong way. I'm telling you, look, it fell right on top of they went the wrong way. Sorry.